Identify your problems, but give your power and energy to solutions. When life presses in on you the hardest, that is when your breakthrough is near. You will never be criticized by someone who is doing more than you. You will always be criticized by someone doing less. Remember that. It's not about achieving the goal. It's about who you have to become in order to achieve the goal. The juice is in the growth. The secret to an extraordinary life is to demand more from yourself than anyone else could possibly expect. The past does not equal your future unless you live there. Problems are gifts. They ask us to dig in and figure out who we are, what we are made of, and what we can give to life. People who succeed at the highest level are not lucky. They are doing something differently than everyone else. Respect yourself enough to walk away from anything that no longer serves you, grows you, or makes you happy. If you don't control your environment, someone else will. Everybody wants the good life. Very few pay the price. Successful people show up early and stay late. Your skills have to be bigger than your fears. Your emotions will want you to quit. Disregard them. Complaining is the most obvious tell of a non-winning player. There is no opponent. I am against myself, and I know I can beat myself. Without knowledge, action is useless. Gain as much as you can. Your excuses might be legit, but they won't improve your life. Until you handle your mind, all the toys in the world won't fill you up. Don't ever spend time trying to stop a hater. Ignore them. You will never find a rainbow if you are looking down. Every day is a hustle. Do I get tired? Yes. Do I give up? No. The rules of life are simple. Hunt or get hunted. Be your own support system. When God gives you a new beginning, don't repeat the old mistakes. When you step away from your comfort zone, you will realize it wasn't comfortable at all. Have more than you show. Speak less than you know. Stay away from negative people. They have a problem for every solution. I can is 100 times more important than IQ. In the middle of every difficulty lies opportunity. Education is not the learning of facts, it's rather the training of the mind to think. When they call you crazy, remember that great ideas don't come from average minds. If you really look closely, most overnight success took a long time. If you don't build your own dream, someone else will hire you to build theirs. The only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep looking, don't settle. Once you stop learning, you start dying. If today were the last day of my life, would I want to do what I am about to do today? Ask yourself. Sometimes life hits you in the head with a brick. Don't lose faith. Successful people always have two things on their lips: silence and a smile. If you are searching for that person who will change your life, Take a look in the mirror. A desire changes nothing. A decision changes something, but a determination changes everything. Those who cannot change their minds cannot change anything. The ability to detach yourself from your thoughts is your ticket to freedom. Focus on one idea and avoid 1,000 ideas. Be powerful, not to dominate others, but to conquer yourself. Smile is always in fashion. If you cannot endure the pain of struggle, you will not have the prize of success. Don't quit. Suffer now and live the rest of your life as a champion. Stop debating and complaining. If you are right, then just prove it. Don't let it break you, no matter how hard it is. Life goes on. Never take a day for granted. The minute you lose focus, all is lost. Obsession about your success is a skill all should learn. Focus on being productive instead of busy. Allow yourself to be a beginner. No one starts off being excellent. The best way to predict your future is to create it. Success isn't lucky. Success is built. You become like the people you spend the most time with. Choose carefully. The difference between want and need is self-control. However difficult life may seem, there is always something you can do and succeed at. Success is a lousy teacher. It seduces smart people into thinking they can't lose. When something is important enough, you do it, even if the odds are not in your favor. Some people don't like change, but you need to embrace change if the alternative is disaster. What is right is not always popular, and what is popular is not always right. The value of a man should be seen in what he gives and not in what he is able to receive. Outstanding people have one thing in common: an absolute sense of mission. Everything is created twice, first in the mind and then in reality. Silence is the place productive people go to think. There is only one way to the top: hard work. Failure is only the opportunity to begin again, more intelligently. Mistakes are the path to progress. If you can't, you must. If you must, you can. Know that the thing that is easiest to do is rarely the thing that is best to do. Surround yourself with people who talk about visions and ideas, not people. Sometimes you need to step outside, get some air, and remind yourself of who you are and whom you want to be. You have to have confidence in your ability and then be tough enough to follow through. Be miserable or motivate yourself. Whatever has to be done, it's always your choice. The state of your life is nothing more than a reflection of the state of your mind. Stop waiting for the right person to come into your life. Be the right person to come to someone's life. Procrastination is one of the most common and deadliest of diseases. A failure is not always a mistake. It may simply be the best one can do under the circumstances. The real mistake is to stop trying. Success is no accident. It is hard work, learning, studying, sacrifice, and most of all, love of what you are doing or learning to do. Excellence is never an accident. It is the result of high intention, sincere effort, intelligent direction, skillful execution, and the vision to see the obstacles as opportunities. Try not to become a person of success, but rather a person of value. Small daily improvements over time lead to stunning results. Small disciplines repeated with consistency every day lead to great achievements. Everyone must choose one of two pains, the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. Procrastination is based in fear. Just let go and do the thing. Never do tomorrow what you can do today. Procrastination is the thief of time. Leave the past in the past. Forgive yourself. You have realized that it was a mistake, and it's the biggest repentance of all. Accept what is, let go of what was, and make changes towards what will be. Life is about taking action. If you focus on the hurt, you will continue to suffer. If you focus on the lesson, you will continue to grow. Learn to work harder on yourself than you do on your job. If you work hard on your job, you can make a living. But if you work hard on yourself, you will make a fortune. Discipline enables you to capture your emotion and wisdom and translate them into action. Success doesn't come from what you do occasionally. It comes from what you do consistently. There is a difference between interest and commitment. When you are interested in something, you do it only when it's convenient. When you are committed to something, you accept no excuses, only results. Keep your word. When you say you will do something and don't do it, you teach others, including yourself, that you cannot be trusted. Reaching your goals is the fruitful result of discipline. Every day is another chance to wake up and be who you want to be. Normal gets you nowhere. Become a good student of your own life. Goals are like a magnet. They pull. And the stronger they are, the more purposeful they are, the higher they are, the more unique they are, the stronger they pull. Days are expensive. When you spend a day, you have one less day to spend. So make sure you spend each one wisely. No man is free until he learns to do his own thinking and gains the courage to act on his own personal initiative. Any fool can criticize, complain, and condemn, and most fools do, but it takes a character and self-control to be understanding and forgiving. Difficulties strengthen the mind as labor does the body. The art of knowing is knowing what to ignore. If you are irritated by every rub, how will you be polished? Not everything that is faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed until it is faced. Instead of worrying about what you cannot control, shift your energy to what you can create. Life is like a coin. You can spend it any way you wish, but you only spend it once. You can't change someone who doesn't see an issue in their actions. Goals help you channel your energy into action. He that can have patience can have what he will. Choose either to be a victim of the world or an adventurer in search of treasure. It's all a question of how you weave your life. Change, like healing, takes time. For the wise men, every day is a festival. You have two choices. You can make a living or you can design a life. Unless you change how you are, you will always have what you got. Start from wherever you are and whatever you have got. You cannot change your decision overnight, but you can change your direction overnight. Work joyfully and peacefully, knowing that right thoughts and right efforts inevitably bring about right results. Good thoughts and actions never produce bad results. Bad thoughts and actions can never produce good results. The body is the servant of the mind. It obeys the operation of the mind, whether they be deliberately chosen or automatically expressed. The great thing in this world is not so much where we are, but in what direction we are going. Faced with what is right, to leave it undone shows a lack of courage. The invariable mark of wisdom is to see the miraculous in the common. The gem cannot be polished without friction, nor man perfected without trial. The superior person acts before they speak, and afterwards speak according to their action. Genes cannot make you successful if you are not doing the work. Simply doing something, 10 squats, 5 sprints, a push-up, anything really, is huge. The primary reason the brain remembers the past is to better predict what will work in the future. Put your heart, mind, intellect, and soul even to your smallest acts. This is the secret of success. The hustle brings the dollar, the experience brings the knowledge, and the persistence brings success. A man is but a product of his thoughts. What he thinks, he becomes. They do not know their own defects who search for the defects of others. It's easy to train when you feel good, but it's crucial to show up when you don't feel like it, even if you do less than you hope. We need to make our habits attractive because it is the expectation of a rewarding experience that motivates to act in the first place. Get on a daily routine. Working is a process, not a product. Success comes from the word succeed, means to undergo. You must keep moving. The second half of a person's life is made up of nothing but the habits they have acquired during the first half. When we repeat 1% errors day after day, by replicating poor decisions, duplicating tiny mistakes, and rationalizing little excuses or small choices, compound into toxic results. You do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. Every action you take is a vote for the type of person you wish to become. Many of life's failures are people who did not realize how close they were to success when they gave up. I want to win, so I'll win. There are no ifs, no buts, no should haves, no could haves. You need you more than you need them, trust me. Pain shapes a man into a warrior. Never be defined by your past. It was just a lesson, not a life sentence. If you love it only when it's convenient, your hustle is fake. Losers quit when they fail. Winners fail until they succeed. If it was easy, you wouldn't know what you are made of. Stay exclusive. Don't be everywhere. Don't involve yourself with just anyone. Leave a little mystery to your life. I may have issues, but they are only making me stronger. Have some dreams worth more than sleep. A real person runs everything but his mouth. If you don't value your time, neither will others. Stop giving it away like it's free. Never let ordinary people tell you that you can't live an extraordinary life. The future never just happened, it was created. A champion is someone who gets up when he can't. You already know what you should do, so do it. Tough situations build strong people. The hardest prison to escape from is the mind. It's impossible, said pride. It's risky, said experience. It's pointless, said reason. Give it a try, said ambition. Trust yourself, you have survived a lot, and you will survive whatever is coming. The scars, they tell the stories of how many tried to break you. They failed every time. It takes spending time working on yourself in the dark to truly know what it is to stand in the sun. Don't waste your night thinking about the people who don't even care whether you wake up tomorrow or not. The greatest pleasure in life is doing what people say you cannot do. Make more moves and less announcements. Don't just wish for it, work for it. Life is too short to wait. Find your dream, then risk everything to make it into reality. You can't win in life if you are losing in your mind. People lose because they love the feeling of being motivated, but refuse to turn that into actual work. Nobody cares about what you could have done. Let them make noise and talk big. You compete and come out on top. Make unwinnable look easy. Make impossible look cute. When people ask, "What do you do?" tell them, "Whatever it takes." Sometimes life is about risking everything for a dream no one can see but you. You lose a lot of friends when you get serious about life and goals. Success comes in cans, failure in cans. When your work speaks for itself, don't interrupt. With confidence, you have won even before you have started. The key to success is to raise your own energy. It isn't your age or gender that predicts your success, it's your mindset. Strong people don't have attitude, they have standards. Instead of seeing what they want you to see, open your mind to the possibilities. Courage isn't having the strength to go on, it's going on when you don't have the strength. The more rejection you receive, the closer you are to your outcome. If you can handle rejection, you will learn to get everything you want. The relationship with yourself sets the tone for every other relationship you have. Worrying is like praying for something that you don't want to happen. Running away from any problem only increases the distance from a solution. Life isn't what you are given, it's what you create, what you conquer, and what you aim to achieve. If you end up with a boring, miserable life because you allowed others to tell you how to handle your life, then you deserve it. When you have successfully failed many times, you will find success. Only one person owes you anything in this life. That's you. You owe yourself respect. Arrogance requires advertising. Confidence speaks for itself. Make it happen and shock every single one of them. When your priorities are clear, decisions are easier to make. If you set your goals ridiculously high and it's a failure, you will fail above everyone else's success. I am never afraid to start again. Restart is always better than regret. Your time and energy are your most important assets. Invest them wisely. Keep yourself busy if you want to avoid depression. For me, inactivity is the enemy. Having enemies means you actually stood up against something instead of being a yes man. It's not about getting a chance, it's about taking a chance. Don't aim to be liked, aim to be real. You will get a lot of more respect. You are the architect of your life. You build your own foundation and you choose your own bricks. Success hits different when nobody believed in you. If your goals set you apart from the crowd, stay alone. You must dare to be great, and we must realize that greatness is the fruit of toil, sacrifice, and courage. The arrogance of success is to think that what you did yesterday will be sufficient for tomorrow. Practice like you have never won. Perform like you have never lost. A hungry stomach, an empty pocket, and a broken heart can teach the best lessons of life. Two things define you: your patience when you have nothing, and your attitude when you have everything. Anyone and anything is possible once you believe you are worthy of achieving it. Don't focus too much on what you are going through. Focus on where you are going to. Nothing is more dangerous than a person who healed himself with the help of nobody. Don't waste your time trying to explain yourself to people that are committed to misunderstanding you. Be proud of every scar on your heart. Each one holds a lifetime's worth of lessons.